Hello, I am Andy, and I'm going to read a program called Educated Type of Children, which means how certain types of children believe more in education. They love their schooling, their university, their colleges, and they are usually born on the 8th, 17th, or 26th of any month. This produces such children who are going to be those who end up as teachers or lecturers or writers or speakers, especially in the field of education. And they believe that education in the form of books are usually better in traditional ways because those born on the 8th, 1726 are made up of traditional values. They don't like the modern approach so much. They like to go back to the old traditional way of education, and that is their way. And in behavior and patterns, they always also will be very traditionally based people, sticking to their families, not adventuring too much too far away. And even if they have gone to other countries, they will always, these children, think of their parents. And they'll always want to be close to their parents and help their parents in whatever country the parents may be, thinking of buying them a house and buying them the luxury as well. Now, these children born on the 8th, 17, and 26 of any month, if they come from Libra or Capricorn or Aquarius or Virgo or Gemini or Scorpio, then they are going to find that early education produces earlier jobs and their education can proceed very quickly to university levels as even in their younger ages of about 26 and 27, they will end up as professors and they'll end up as teachers and educators. So that's what they love to do. And I find that they are qualified to be called as educated people, very learned people. And the word professionalism, lawyers, doctors, architects, dentists, all these people are what people born on the 8th, 17, and 26 of any month aspire to be. They don't like to take risks of any kind. And so that's how it happens. Now, if those born on the 8th, 17, 26 of any month, if they are born in the period of Aries or Cancer or Pisces or Taurus or Sagittarius or Leo, these children are going to be delayed in one way or another. Otherwise, other than not finding opportunities in their earlier ages, they may be more interested in sports, they may be more interested in anything but learning. So their development in the form of books and education and going to university comes a bit later. So be patient with these children. If they come from Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, or Leo, they will have the inkling to be singers and entertainers rather than learning books and reading books. They'll have the urge to be sports people rather than sitting in classrooms or doing tuition. And there will be people different of thinking as well. Their development just comes a bit later. Don't give up on these children because they will catch up as they grow older. Many of them, after getting a job, they will start then to realize to go back to college, to go back to universities in any age as well. Now, the ages showing success. This program is from for children up to the age of 20 years old. Not that I consider those under 20 children, but let's go to that age to see the development process. Ages showing success. If at the age of 4, 5, and 6, 8, 9, and 13, you will see that their maturity already starts to show. Their seriousness in life starts to show. And they can become philosophers in the way that they think about things very much. It's not only actions. And from the age of 14, 15, and 17 are also lucky ages. So these ages will show progress in those born on the 8, 17, and 26. I'll repeat the ages for you, showing success and progress in the earlier stage. The ages of 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, and 17. So you can see that development will be very nice and stable. The ages showing problems of these children. Some problems may be seen in many ways at the ages of 1, 2, and 3, and then 7, 10, and 11. And then 12, 16, 19, and 20. These are not problems that you have to worry about. They are the problems where, for some reason, they will not be able to do things on a fast way, and they will take their time doing it. And their interests may vary, their minds may go astray, thinking of sports and things like that. But overall, you will see that this development will show very nicely. Regarding profession, the teaching profession, lecturers in universities or teaching in schools, research, agriculture, building contractor, and building materials, and being a doctor, working in hospitals, working in schools and colleges and universities. All these are going to be the favorites of these people. They will have very staid, which means very normal type jobs. They will not be adventurous to go searching into the future that way. Regarding emotions, they can be easily depressed. So you have to be careful that those born on the 8, 17, and 26 can be easily depressed. And so you have to be careful not to push them under unnecessary stress. They can seem quiet and seem lonely. They can seem very serious. And they will be very methodical in emotions as well. And so they will be slow and steady children, gaining age by age. There won't be much excitement from that, but there will be a slow and steadiness. And their terms, their outlook will always be long term. You will see. Regarding fame and fortune, they will like long-term investors. They will be like to be long-term investors in property, the stock market, and any kind of money speculation. They will work out a system by themselves. They are very philosophical people. And even as children, up to the age of 20, you will find that their philosophies are very interesting. Their outlooks are very interesting. And they will have some kind of determination to want to help society as well, let alone wanting to help their parents and grandparents. And regarding their palms will have Saturn lines which are very long. Their middle finger will be exceptionally long. The Mercury line on their palms will be a strong one. They will have a long thumb and they'll have long fingers. And the mount of Saturn will be very pronounced. That can be good. It can also be a sign of depression, easily being depressed. Their face will have a long face usually, and their eyes will be drooping, always have a sadness about them. And their lips will also be drooping in a way where they feel that nothing good lasts for too long. They will have that kind of an outlook. But they are wonderful children. They are the children that we need in the world to help humanity as they grow up and to have that attitude to look after people in poverty as well. They don't look for glamour, not at all. They look for the realistic side of the life. So treat your children who are born on the 8, 17, 26 as very special children who are going to contribute so much into the world in every form. Should you make a horoscope for your children? You should, so that you can understand them better. You can see and hear from me their lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, all the energies we need to have a stable and happy life. And I will read their palms, and their horoscope will be read based on your date of birth and time of birth, and reading their palms. So at any age is worthwhile. It costs only USD $50 to have a session with me. For children, is the same as for adults. And I'll be able to guide them, at least for their next 9 years, to see how things are worked for them. And the palms will show the scope that they have in the world. And when they get really going, there will be some delay sometimes for people born on the age 17 or 26, because although their maturity hastens, their actions don't hasten. They're always slow and steady. So let them be slow and steady. There's no seriousness for that. I've seen some great sportsmen born on the age 17, 26. But when I look at the other areas of their life, they are very serious people working and doing charity works, sometimes in hospitals and other areas as well. So these are the things I can tell you. Now, for you listening to me, I have a 90-minute session. And this 90-minute session will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. I expect the parents of these programs, I'm talking about children to be listening to me. And so for the parents, see me for a session, which will only cost you USD $50. And it's the palm reading that makes it special. Because did you know that yesterday 360,000 children were born? They can't have the same fate and destiny because they're born on the same day, because their palms will never be different. The palms belong to our soul. That's what it is. The coordination of the palm is the soul and the planets. And that's why palms are changeable. They are a barometer of our lives. When the bad can happen, watch out. When the good can happen, be ready. All that happens in all areas of our life. And all these 90-minute sessions will cost you only USD $50. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery number. It's a system which I will teach you, which includes the energy from the soul, because the third eye is required. I'll show you how to awaken your third eye, how to get your soul's aura powerful. And I will show you as well how to activate the soul. It's already there with you. You are connected. But unless you know how to activate it, it's not going to do anything for you. And once the soul is activated, the third eye and the aura gets activated. And that's how a person becomes very, very special, different from other people in the world. And so with all this information, you will have your next 9 years. I will show you how to manage the best out of them, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll do that so that quickly you'll know the platform waiting for your next 9 years. A lot's going to go on in this 90-minute session. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to it. Let's get down to having this 90-minute session. And for USD $50, you'll have a ton of information and you'll have the ways how to motivate yourself and get things going so you'll be somebody very special. Until we meet one day, I wish you a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.